Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Donald Trump, your president, delivered a bizarre, rambling recap of the Los Angeles Dodgers World Series victory during a White House visit. But first, let's talk about how Trump has lost his supporters billions of dollars. That's right, I said it. We're talking about people going bankrupt. We're talking about people losing their jobs, their farms, their homes, their cars, their families, their marriages, their minds. All because of Donald Trump. Trump! Yeah, the savior ain't doing too much saving these days. So check this out, fam. This all started with Trump's tariffs that he imposed on over 185 countries. Well, actually 185 countries. He imposed tariffs. So check this out. He tries to shake China down, and it backfired on him. So he took to social media and said this. Yesterday, China issued retaliatory tariffs of 34% on top of their already record-setting tariffs, non-monetary tariffs, illegal subsidization of companies, and massive long-term currency manipulation, despite my warning that any country that retaliates against the U.S. by issuing additional tariffs above and beyond their already existing long-term tariff abuse of our nation will be immediately met with new and substantially higher tariffs over and above those initially set. Therefore, if China does not withdraw its 34% increase above their already long-term trading abuses by tomorrow, April 8, 2025, the United States will impose additional tariffs on China of 50% effective April 9th. Additionally, all talks with China concerning their requested meetings with us will be terminated. Negotiations with other countries, which have also requested meetings, will begin taking place immediately. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Dude is writing a letter to a superpower, like he's writing a letter to the school board. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Okay, fam. So this dude is doing all this single-handedly. A guy who has bankrupted multiple companies. I'm talking about has destroyed people's finances all across the board in every sector you can think of. And y'all put him in charge. Well, not y'all, but they put him in charge, right? And they're acting surprised that the market has crashed. Family, did I mention to you that Donald Trump can't read? The dude been struggling for a long time. In fact, his own former wife, I think it's Ivana, said that the dude didn't read, He didn't read. Usually people that don't read can't read. That's right, I said it. I said usually, not all. Listen to this speech he gave to the LA Dodgers, and you tell me if this dude sounds like he can read. Check this out. The resilient group used 40 different pitchers, the most ever by an individual World Series championship team, Trump said. They had to go and get them. I don't know how they got him and where they got them, but they got them because they won. After offering some praise for the Dodgers pitcher Clayton Kershaw, Donald Trump went back to detailing the extent of the team's injuries in 2024. Check out what he told the team and the rest of the world. All year, the Dodgers faced down adversity. You entered the playoffs battered and bruised, but not broken. So far, so good. But check this out. When you ran out of the healthy arms, you ran out of really healthy. They had great arms, but they ran out. It's called sports. It's called baseball in particular, and pitchers, I guess you could say, and really particular. The guy is the President of the United States, a superpower, one of the greatest countries in the world. And this is the best he can do. This is the best that we can do. Don't tell me it ain't, because that's what we did. A little over a year ago, in January of 2024, Libby Winkler had this to say about Trump and his inability to put together a proper sentence, or even a proper word. Seriously though, she captioned, "Is it true that Trump can't read? There, I said it. Does anyone doubt this? By all accounts, all those closest to him describe him as a boring, dull, lackluster human. From holding up a Bible upside down to his illegible scribble of a signature, all signs point to him being unable, or at least having limited ability, to read the written word. Let's be frank. Donald Trump is not known for being the most intellectual president in the history of the United States. However, more and more evidence suggests that he might not just be lacking in intellect, he is also unable to read. According to Michael Wolff's book Fire and Fury, the former White House chief of staff referred to Trump's limited attention span and inability to read long texts. He also mentioned that he and other staff members had to give Trump declarative bullet points on various issues because he could not process more extensive documents. In other words, he's slow. The boy is slow as molasses. I'm talking short bus window licking slow. He's slow. But he's the president, so it don't matter. Wait, let me back up. He got money, so it don't matter. Only in America can money trump character. To be fair, there's other places where money trumps character, but in America, it seems to be a cultural phenomenon. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.